Welcome to the adventure. The adventure is to show and share our culture. Every plant, every animal is our family. They are our ancestors. They live, they grow, so we can live and grow. We are all connected. To connect our mind, body, and soul to the land, we dance. We share the land. We share this journey. Join us for the adventure. Our country is waiting for you.
Located between the Pacific and Indian Oceans, Australia is the world's largest island and its smallest continent. There's room to move in the land down under, and with so many sights to discover and enjoy, there's a great incentive to go on a walkabout adventure. Whether exploring the traditional lifestyle of the nation's Aboriginal people, relaxing on a sun-kissed beach, or reveling the night away in a city hotspot, Australia has something special to offer every visitor. Here's a look at the best places to visit in Australia. Number 10. Cairns. For its tropical climate, easygoing ambiance, and close proximity to the Great Barrier Reef, Cairns is one of Australia's most popular vacation destinations. Located on the northwest corner of Australia, Cairns is a provincial but stylish city with a population of around 150,000 people. Few coastal destinations feature more wildlife diversity and more opportunities for travel and adventures than pretty Cairns. Number 9. Adelaide. A laid-back city with a peaceful atmosphere, Adelaide's quiet streets are lined with bars, which make it a surprisingly fun place to go out in. Nicknamed the City of Churches, the lofty spires dotted around here and there add to the picturesque nature of Adelaide. And there are lots of nice parks and green spaces for visitors to enjoy. Surrounded by verdant land, which is perfect for cultivating vineyards, make sure to try some of the refreshing wines before you head off on your travels. Number 8. Tasmania. The island state of Tasmania may be isolated from the rest of the country, but it still remains one of the best places to visit in Australia. Almost half of its area is protected as the government looks to preserve the natural riches. With desolate wilderness and alpine plateaus interspersed with stunning white beaches, waterfalls, and forests, exploring its terrain is simply mesmerizing. Taking a boat trip along its craggy coast is equally rewarding, and you can even see dolphins, penguins, and seals along the way. Number 7. Perth. Located on Australia's southwestern coastline, Perth is the country's fourth largest city and is capital of Western Australia. Isolated from other major cities in Australia, Perth has developed its own unique character. A youthful place, Perth is nearly always bathed in sunshine, and its stunning beaches are perfect for kicking back and relaxing on. Away from the beach, there are lots of outdoor activities for you to enjoy. With a huge variety of bars, cafes, and restaurants, isolated Perth is the perfect getaway to the rest of the West. Number 6. Brisbane. A popular tourist destination, Brisbane is a lively, dynamic place that is bathed in beautiful sunshine year-round. Located in the Sunshine State, many visitors stop by on their way to the fantastic resorts and beaches that lie to its north and south. Set alongside the Brisbane River, the city's fantastic climate means that outdoor activities are very popular here. A fun and friendly city, Brisbane's vibrant music scene has made it one of the music capitals of the world, and there are lots of venues in town where you can enjoy a great show. Number 5. Kakadu National Park. Occupied by Aboriginal people for over 40,000 years, Kakadu National Park has over 5,000 ancient rock art sites, which are fascinating to visit. It is a place of immense cultural and natural significance. The park is huge and contains some stunning natural sights which make it well worth a visit. With diverse ecosystems contained within the park's boundaries, you can be hiking through deserted sandstone escarpments one minute and bathing in waterfalls and pools the next, before later on learning about some of the ancient rock paintings. Number 4. Melbourne. Second only to Sydney, Melbourne is a cool, cosmopolitan city that is considered by many to be Australia's capital of culture. With lots of great art galleries, some fantastic museums, and a lively music scene, there is always something to see or do in the country's second largest city. Due to its high quality of life, citizens from around the world have flocked to the streets. Its multicultural population is reflected in the delicious cuisine on offer and the unique neighborhoods that make it such a fascinating place to explore. Number 3. Great Barrier Reef. The largest coral reef system on the face of the Earth, the Great Barrier Reef is simply colossal. Stretching for over 1,400 miles, it is remarkably visible from space, with 900 islands dotting this enormous ecosystem. Snorkeling and scuba diving are the best ways to experience the joys of the rich underwater world, while boat trips, kayaking, and even helicopter rides offer another view of the reef's gargantuan proportions. Gently sailing through the perfect turquoise waters, dolphins, sea turtles, and the reef itself visible below the waves is an unforgettable experience. Two, Uluru-Kata Tjuta National Park. World-famous spectacular Uluru is instantly recognizable due to its ruddy red hue. The immense rock is one of Australia's most prominent landmarks, and the main reason the national park is such a popular destination. The equally mesmerizing rock formations of Kata Tjuta are fantastic to wander around, and there are lots of activities to enjoy. Owned by the Anangu Aboriginal people, the site is of great spiritual significance to them. You can learn more about their way of life at the Cultural Center. Number 1. Sydney. Almost picture perfect. Sydney is a fantastic city with a lot going for it. A modern city with a long history, Sydney is defined by its scenic harbour. The region's first inhabitants lived along the harbour's bank for thousands of years. Today, ferries take visitors for cruises under the famed Sydney Harbour Bridge and past the iconic Sydney Opera House. Beautiful Bondi Beach is a must-see also when visiting Sydney as well. Surrounding the city, there are a number of brilliant national parks for visitors and locals alike to enjoy, as well as some interesting and educational historical sites.
Welcome to See It Outback Australia. My name's Kathy Graham. This is my country. We're in the Red Centre, the heart of Australia. Come share it with me.
Come here and experience the life as it is today. Learn about a songline, which is the story of our ancestors, and come to see the beautiful country. Hi everybody, I'm Mr. Brady. They call me Lee Brady. This is all my family's country, my grandfather's, great-grandfather's, father's country. We want you to come to this beautiful land and learn about it because the story is still alive here. People still dance it. They keep the spirit alive.
What makes See It Outback Australia different? We give you exceptional experiences to remember. As you tour through the outback, you'll be fascinated by the vast environment and discover the heart of this remote land. From Alice Springs through the West MacDonald Ranges to Kings Canyon and the Uluru-Kata Tjuta National Park. 1 minute there's drama and brilliance, and the next, romance and peace. This is a landscape filled with contrasts. You'll have time to learn, absorb and relax in the Australian outback with our inspirational guides who love to share the stories of this place.
My name is Paige. I live and work here in Australia's Red Centre. A lot of you may know some of the brilliant geological formations that we have out here, including Catajuda, Uluru and the lesser known Mount Connor. 3 very unique, magnificent rock formations. My favourite is Uluru.
It is true, Uluru is the icon most visitors come to see, but in Central Australia, the traveller can unearth some rare adventures. Interact with the Red Centre. Get your hands dirty. Taste some bush foods. One of the great reasons to travel with See It Outback Australia is we take you to places that are exclusive and off the beaten track. Come See It Outback Australia with us. Experience a tour of a lifetime.
Welcome to Central Australia, the home of outback ballooning. Most of Central Australia is still sleeping. But for the team of qualified pilots at outback ballooning, there's a lot of preparation to be done. The angles of the wind must be checked. Balloons have to be safely secured to the baskets, and the weather reports from Alice Springs confirmed. And of course, to bring you this flying adventure, our massive balloons have got to be filled. Our team is burning and blasting in the hot air, which will lift us into the sky. Up and away. This is a takeoff like you've never known before. No deafening roar, no pressure in your ears. Just a gentle floating up off the ground, catching the wind into a world so still, so big, it's unimaginable. Prehistoric river systems, vast tracts of bush and cattle country, wildlife from a bird's eye view. Infinite space. This is the desert like you won't get any other chance to see it. It's so quiet up here you could forget about everything and just drift forever in a land without time. So it's a gentle touchdown, and then we let the air out of those magnificent balloons.
Come and touch the wind, talking through the span effects, rolls across the sand dune. Uluru, watching everything. Ulurunya, pura-purga, kanyini jukurbaguda. Come and touch the sunrise, awakes the spirit, the song of the land, the heartbeat of this country. It's Jukurbani Day. Touch the silence.
Can be originally.
Come and touch the wind, talking through the span effects, rolls across the sand dune. Uluru, watching everything. Ulurunya, pura-purga, kanyini jukurbaguda. Touch the silence. Touch the silence.
He's a big baby.
Ayers Rock Resort is located within 20 minutes of Uluru Kata-Tjuta National Park in the township of Yulara, with all accommodation, services and facilities located within the town.
you know I love to dance. I think it uncanny that you won't take a chance. I wouldn't say I'm a fool, just sprightly and hard. So listen to me now, I think you ought to start. Oh, right now. Oh, right now. Roses wilted naturally in stages of the day. I kept my pride but lost my soul when you went away. Now it's near in March, here I am again, as impulsive as a weather vane in the night sky. Oh, in the night sky. At my age, how quickly things change. I'd love to invest in going away. At my age, how quickly they change. Think I'll invest in that holiday. Apart too soon. Restless as I always am, I search for your door. Tall walls and echoes of my boots on the floor. How many months he cried, too many to count. 2, 3, 4, 1, too many to count. How many months he cried, too many to count. Right now, at my age, how quickly things change. I'd love to invest in going away. At my age, how quickly they change. I think it's best that I head away. Oh, my age.
be amazed what you can find at the all-new Sea Life Sydney Aquarium in Darling Harbour. Discover 14 new theme zones, meet incredible underwater creatures, and journey into the depths of the spectacular new Shark Valley, Australia's largest variety of sharks and rays. Book online for best price guarantee. Be amazed at the all-new, bigger, better Sea Life Sydney Aquarium.
Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Hey everybody, let's get it started. No one's gonna tell you and me how to live, how to love, and how to feel. And I know that we will find our place to be. In the jungle, in the desert, by the sea. Let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Welcome to the strange port of Sydney.
Hip hip! Ahoy there, miss!
This is our crew.
Captain Parbuckle is my name, and I am a pirate.
Welcome aboard! Amazing! We're going on the pirate ship. We're going to have a hearty good time.
Come on in, follow me, everybody. We're going to recruit some crew to help me take over the ship from Captain Boot Polish, who stole the ship from me many years ago. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is hoist the Jolly Roger! Hoist the Jolly Roger! So, here's the plan. Now we're going to take over the ship. It's called a mutiny. You got me? We're taking over the ship!
Most irregular, Mr. Pineapple. Most irregular. What?
Yeah, that's right,
Love
Ready, aim, fire! It's blocked!
Yeah,
My treasure, it's floating past!
Years ago, you went to the island, dug up the treasure, rowed across in the little boat, and you put it on the ship.
Oh.
It's been here all the time, you
Oh, yes, that's right, I forgot. Oh, I forgot. Oh, no. They're after us. Oh, no. Oh, help.
Wouldn't it be better, Captain, if you lived a life of niceness rather than selfishness?
That's a novel idea.
Yeah.
You want me to share the treasure, do you?
Yeah.
All right, stand back, stand back.
Everyone stand back.
Stand.
1.5 meters.
There might be a trap.
1.5 meters.
Just close your eyes and count to 3, all right?
Okay.
Keep it up on the paper, yucky.
1, 2, 3, 4. Your chocolate.
Find the treasure, everybody. There you are, me hearty. Jolly good show. Have you all had a good day, belovies?
Yeah.
Look at that. Ah, nice tune, isn't it?
You're brilliant.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. I hope the cat was rolling good. Brilliant. Yeah. Well, very good. Thank you, my love. Well done. You can come back any time. Whee! That's all part of the adventure, my boy. All part of the adventure. Well done, me heart. Good on you guys. Arr. High five. Arr. Arr, me heart. High five. Hey. Oh, you Well, you're stealing our treasure.
With Sydney Harbour as a stunning backdrop, the Taronga Wild Australia experience gives you a private and hands-on introduction to some of Australia's fascinating native animals. Led by those who know the animals better than anyone else, our zookeepers, you will encounter unusual and charismatic species such as the echidna and bilby, as well as koalas, kangaroos and wombats, just to name a few. Get close to these adorable creatures and learn what makes them unique. This premium tour gives you behind-the-scenes access to areas of the zoo usually off-limits to the public. Learn about animal habitats, current conservation projects, and some of the fascinating stories from the zoo's colourful history. Then enjoy your complimentary refreshments after the tour. The Taronga Wild Australia experience is a fantastic adventure and is a box that needs to be ticked when visiting Sydney.
Australia's reputation as a beautiful place with incredible scenery, friendly people, and great food and wine is continuing to grow as a result of our past campaigns. At the same time, competitive pressures from other destinations have also increased. Destinations like Japan have burst onto the scene, offering a vast array of experiences. And more traditionally popular destinations continue to dominate in India with high levels of recognition. By comparison, Australia is thought to be beautiful but familiar, with people from this region feeling like they know everything about us. To make Australia more fashionable and desirable, we need to challenge the stereotypes, bust the myths, and create a more diverse view of our country. We conducted in-market surveys to get to the heart of those preconceptions. The Undiscover Australia campaign tackles those stereotypes head-on by juxtaposing them with new and unexpected Australian experiences. Think Australia is all about the beach? We give you Tasmania's lavender farms. Think not much happens in Australia at night? We give you Field of Light in Uluru. Think Australia is all about cute furry animals? Well, it is, but there's so much more than this. In this way, we will challenge travellers' perceptions and stereotypes of Australia and create a deeper understanding of the diversity of the Australian offering. And in doing so, make Australia feel like a more rewarding and surprising destination choice.
There's something on the horizon. From humble beginnings to becoming a leading airline, we've taken Australians across the globe and home again, and celebrated the best of us on the world stage. From times when we've answered our nation's call to pushing the boundaries of possibility, our spirit has stayed the same for almost 100 years. And now, as we look to the future, we're bringing the world even closer, with new connections and more innovation. We may have started small, but we've always dreamed big. Join us as we enter our 100th year and help us take the spirit of Australia even further.
Firstclass.travel presents Luxury Lodges of Australia.
I've had people that have been to Kakadu and Arnhem Land come in here and said, wow. And that says it all, wow.
Very much pioneering still, yeah. It's just being explored. The whole north is really untouched now. There's nothing, when you look out here, you don't see, apart from that track in, there's nothing man-made. There's not too many places left in the world where it's completely untouched.
As far as I'm concerned, this country, rocky escarpment country, is the East Kimberleys. It's a full-on working cattle station, so you'll see everything from the working cattle station side of things through to things like this. He contained all the water for the wet season, so they painted him with a mouth, he'd let it all go at once and cause floods.
Yeah, just layers and layers of rock art. The Aboriginals telling their story, but some of it be 20,000 years old or older. It's really hard to tell. They've been coming up here for thousands of years, and we've got lots, hundreds of these sites all over the place, and we're still finding them.
A big range of activities. Fishing.
Beautiful.
Horse riding. Helicopter riding. Sightseeing, just plain old-fashioned sightseeing. But it's close on 3 metres, nose to tail. We've got the lot. I can recommend it to anyone. This is as good as it gets. This is real Australia.
Humans weren't born to fly, but that didn't stop us. 100 years ago, we dared to dream bigger than ever before and invented our own set of wings. We conquered the tyranny of distance. We turned the impossible into the possible. And from the remote dust of outback Australia, Qantas and its people brought the world closer together. Our first aircraft were as fragile as the young nation we called home. But time would see our wings stretch around the globe. The flying machines only got better. The company only got stronger. The world as we knew it only got smaller. And just as our small company grew, so too did the Australian spirit. Across the decades, Qantas and Australia endured. Through war, drought, fires and floods, tough times built resilience and resolve. Together we celebrated our victories, milestones and achievements. We spoke up for rights and recognition. We kept true to our spirit. Now, time has brought us back to that moment of eyes looking skyward, engines warming up, getting ready to soar again. In our 100th year, our planes may have been grounded, but never our spirit. As we look forward to our next 100, our spirit will continue to define us and continue to lift us. Because that is the spirit of Australia.
A funny thing happened on the way home. As we closed our doors and explored smaller worlds, we looked out through the window and realised we missed you, maybe more than ever on toast. Now, that may not be true, but we'll tell you what is. Staying connected to mates, it's just what we do. So, look, there's a quokka, roos running amok, furry friends high in trees and green shoots popping up. The fish are on a break from our sun-kissed bits. Whale sharks roaming quietly, our silence, their bliss. What else is going on? Well, the winds are yet sweeter. The grass is getting greener. Uluru is having a rest. The stars are still twinkling. Sun showers are sprinkling. The fruit is getting fat. The views are repainted. The horizon much lighter. There's plenty to like. There's plenty that's brighter. So that's news for now. Stuff that makes you feel better. There's a lot more to share, to bring us closer than ever. With love, from Oz.